100.7 WMMS.
All right, you guys got the Maxwell Show, 216-578-1007. 1-800-348-1007. Website, www.maxwellshow.com. Sports with Galletti coming up. Be sure to eat that slice of pizza. Label out, Keith. Label out, Hotchkiss. Label out.
They didn't pay for it.
Label out. 216-578-1007, 1-800-348-1007. We're talking about pregnant women smoking the smokes. We were out back prior, and there was a pregnant woman smoking up.
Mm-hmm. Not a fan of that.
Well into her pregnancy smoking up. So it wasn't even like she was trying to dupe anyone. She might as well come out with a big sign that says, "Bad mother."
Yeah.
Child abuser and the kid ain't even born yet.
Should we call family services? Have her kid taken from her now?
Yeah, right?
No, we're inducing, woman.
Yeah, Maxwell Show.
Hey, Maxwell. I love you guys.
Ursula. Is this Ursula from the garage?
Sure is.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're good. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm actually at work right now, and you're making me late.
I'm sorry to hear that. How are you? Ursula's a tasty victual, by the way. Good looking woman, Cracker Man, yes?
Thanks, boys.
No problem.
Hey, I just wanted to comment, actually say a few things about the pregnant women smoking.
Yep.
I think it's disgusting. I have 2 kids of my own, and B, it's not like you're pregnant forever. You can't stop smoking for 9 months while that baby is in your womb.
Right.
You know, it says a lot about a person and their willpower if they don't stop. So that's all.
Well, willpower, I don't know. It's an addiction. It's a disease, but they should get some sort of help.
Right. But, I mean, also, it's a willpower issue. Can you stop for 9 months?
Oh, it's not a willpower issue. It's an addiction.
Oh, well, okay. It is. It's both.
Hey, thank you, Ursula.
Isn't that what you use to fight addiction? Willpower?
No, willpower doesn't work, hence addiction. It's not an issue of willpower.
Oh.
At least from what I've been taught.
You know, that's funny. We were talking about this cigarette thing. You know, remember the TV show Kojak? When he sucks a lollipop?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know it's because he was trying to quit smoking cigarettes?
He was fiending.
And that's why he had the lollipop in his mouth, but they made it part of the show. That's what he did, but that's why he was smoking them sucking them lollipops, because he had an addiction.
What's up, Miss Cook? Be sure to eat that pizza. Label out. Good to see you. Are we?
Yeah.
Do you have Thistledown passes? Are we square? We're good?
That's why I'm back here.
All right. Crackerman, what? I'm sorry, go ahead.
They're bringing him back to you at 6.
Okay, awesome.
I'm there with you, B.
Well, how are we going to do this now?
I didn't give you yours, did I?
No.
You know what? I'll go get yours for you now just in case they forget to bring them back.
Thank you.
But make sure to bring the extras.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I will.
Make sure to fill that table up. It's very
Oh, are you kidding me? Absolutely. I think we're going to have Stansbury pass them out tonight, too.
Don't do that, because then they won't come.
Just get people at the venue.
No, seriously, get them away at the venue.
All right, cool.
Because that's important.
All right, on.
Make sure that it's full there.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I'll bring those tickets back.
If you were a guy, I would... Never mind.
That's my number one.
If she was a guy, we would never talk to her.
That's my number one.
Yeah, she's a very attractive
She used to be mine, too, but he's bogarting her now.
I just took it over, son. That's my bitch.
We haven't done the draft in a long time. And there's been some changes. We might have to do that coming up 6 o'clock. Office the sex pool draft there. Office sex draft. Haven't done it in, what like a year? People have gone? Had some trades.
A lot of good free agents on the market nowadays.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I took a walk back in sales department. Hotties.
I'm taking Keith in the first round. Sports with Chuck coming up here. Hang on. Maxwell Show, go ahead.
Is this Maxwell?
Yes.
I love the show.
Thank you.
You guys crack me up. I have a comment regarding women smoking while they're pregnant.
Yes.
I was pregnant twice. first doctor that I was had with my first son told me not to quit smoking. Told me to just cut down.
How long ago was this, though?
15 years.
Okay. All right.
But my 9-year-old son, he told me the same thing. So.
That was 9 years ago, though. Thank you. She's having a hard time understanding the on-air delay. You can hear her listening to the radio.
Right.
Everything you people hear is 20 seconds behind. And that's due to the FCC and the fact that our listeners have potty mouths and can't clean it up. Cracker Man, too. Maxwell Show.
I've been good, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say, love the show.
Thank you.
As far as these, women smoking and that, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I for one thing, I have the right to speak on the topic because I quit smoking. I was a smoker and I chewed tobacco for a little while, went back and forth, and was a complete nicotine fiend. And I quit, and I did use something. I used what's called willpower, which unfortunately a lot of people don't have these days.
You're one of the few, man, that can muster up the willpower to beat an addiction.
And it's tough, but the fact of the matter is, if you got a child inside of you, you got to think about, obviously, Cracker Man spoke about the heart murmur and all the obvious, asthma and different problems that you're going to run into like that. But what about the fact that the day that that child is born, the first experience they're going to have in life is withdrawal? How does that make you feel when you think about it? How about that last caller and her 2 kids that her doctor supposedly told her, just cut down? Sure.
Yeah, that'd suck, man. There you are, you're jonesing, can't even feed yourself, can't even compensate. You want a cigarette, you can't compensate with food.
Do you smoke when you first get up, Stansbury?
No.
How long ago?
About
an hour. Yeah.
Hour and a half. It upsets my stomach if I smoke too early when I wake up in the morning. It does.
Yeah, make you go to the bathroom, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My cousin does that every morning. When we had an apartment together. I said, he said, it's my laxative, son.
Yeah.
Sit around and bowl it.
Yeah.
I don't like, I don't know, they hurt my chest really early in the morning, too. From all the smoking I did the night before, So I wait a little while. Plus, I always have to have something to drink when I'm smoking.
Liz, what's up? You're live on the Maxwell Show.
Hey, I'm a mother of 3 and didn't smoke, and I know it's hard. It'd be like trying to tell me, you'd never have a cookie again or something like that.
Right.
But, these women who call and say, I had 6 kids and I smoked all the time and drank and they turned out fine. Well, you don't know, really, if they're really fine. What if you're spending, 6 hours on homework with them because their brain didn't develop right because you were smoking and drinking? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I got you.
What are you saying, my mother was smoking, bitch?
Man. Boy, man, when you say bitch, it's a little
It
rough.
sounds like you're about ready to smack a hoe. Like, it sounds like, you're on the corner, and your pimp hand is pretty strong, and you want to prove it.
Like this.
You got a little extra.
Yeah, like, honestly, dude, I'm starting to think you hate women the way you hate gays. And Jews.
I don't
and
hate
pretty much
Jews.
everybody that's not a black male. It's the only people you're really fond of is black guys.
And ironically, the black guy that ripped your undies. So...
I ain't going to step into that one, man. You're not going to get me.
Maxwell Show, go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, I was actually calling about that smoking with pregnant thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
She actually was smoking. She was just like,
oh, for God's sake.
Again?
If it was a quality joke, I'd get it, but it's not. Let's talk sports with Galletti. What's up?
You know what, Maxwell, I will say this. I used to be a guy who used to believe in the thing, winning isn't everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be a good sport. You don't have to win. I'm starting to think that's just a load of crap because, this city, which we all lived through over the winter, nobody's ever downtown, it looks like tumbleweed should be blowing, is really rocking tonight. There's people already on the streets. They're smiling. They're spending money. They're happy. They look clean and ready to go.
They look clean and ready to go.
It's unbelievable. What a difference a few wins make. You have the Indians playing at the Jake tonight, taking on the Reds. The Indians are 24-14. Firework night, Battle of Ohio. The Reds stink. Cliff Lee on the hill. Everybody excited about that. And over here at the Q, even though the basketball game is in Jersey, they're having a watch party where people are going to come down. They can come in for free. They're going to have Moondog and the cheerleaders. So everybody's geared up. But, it's kind of weird for me. I grew up here, and I'm thinking all of a sudden, Cleveland is starting to become a winning city now. And it's just...
Well, no, I'm not sure I'd take it that far.
Well, we haven't won anything yet, but I mean, at least it's getting better.
Yeah.
Well, we better win tonight. I mean, seriously, the other night, what a bogus game. 5, of course, the Cavaliers fell by 11 despite only 6 points by the Nets in the fourth quarter. And they still lost by 11 points. But tonight, Cleveland back in Jersey. If indeed there's a Game 7, it would be here Sunday at the Q. Hopefully there will not be one. Tip-off tonight, 7 o'clock. Now, Jeff Van Gundy fired in Houston today. 52-30 regular season record, but lost to Utah in 7 games. Utah already in the Final Four of the NBA. So are the Detroit Pistons, who disposed of the Chicago Bulls last night. If the Cavs were to win tonight, Game 1 of the Eastern Finals would be Monday night in the Motor City. If the Cavs are to win on Sunday, Game 1 of the Eastern Finals will be Wednesday night in the Motor City. And if the Cavs lose both of them, forget about it. They're out there watching it on their couch, so who knows what's going on. Also, one other sports note here that I need to mention, 100.7 WMMS tonight will carry the Indians game. So if you are an Indians fan and you can't catch it over, you can catch it on MMS tonight. That is a 7:05 first pitch. Preakness Steaks tomorrow, Maxwell. You're going to be out at Thistledown, right? From 12 to 2?
Absolutely.
Very nice. I'll be there around 3, but hopefully we're going to hook up. Like I said, I'm not promoting anything or doing anything other than gambling like a degenerate. So if you see me, come up and say, hey! I'm singing my pick, Singular K, the 3-horse. I'm giving you another steamer here. Yeah. And I like the 3-4 exact with curling involved there. NASCAR this weekend, the All-Star Challenge. That is Saturday night. No points for the Nextel race there, but $1 million to the winner of that big race. But like I said, come on down. I mean, Cleveland really is rocking tonight. A little cool, but you know what? It's a nice night to get out. The city electric, so hopefully the sports teams won't let us down tonight. For Maxwell Sports, I'm Chuck Aletti, 100.7 WMMS.
Awesome. Thank you, Chuck. Let's talk to Ziggy. Ziggy in Akron, you're on the Maxwell Show. Go ahead.
Maxwell, you guys was talking about pregnant women smoking.
Yeah.
My ex-wife, she was pregnant with our first kid. She smoked and never quit. And my son had asthma. And the second kid was the same thing. When he was born, he had ADHD. And they said both of them was caused from her smoking during the pregnancy.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear about that, man.
Yeah, it's not good for them to smoke. I'm a smoker myself, man, but if they're pregnant, they need to lay them things down. It's bad news.
Right, absolutely.
You guys rock, man. Keep going.
Thank you. I don't know what it's like to be a woman. Stansbury's like, yeah, right.
You're closer than most men.
But I got to tell you, man, I think even at my worst when I was a smoker, like a smoker, and had to go on the patch and the gum to quit, I would imagine that if I was a woman and I was pregnant, I could use that to get it done. I can't excuse it, man. I cannot excuse it and not hold them totally accountable. That's red. Smoking around your kid's bad enough, but when they're breathing your same oxygen, you know what I mean? And if you're going to do it, at least have the common sense to hide it.
Right.
Right? I'd respect you more if you are hiding in your closet. And I've never seen anything like it in all the cities I've lived in. This, by far, the offenders here on that, way worse than any town I've lived in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I bet overall, people in Cleveland probably smoke more than the rest of the country, I would imagine. By leaps and bounds, I would imagine.
Because all you can do out here is drink. When you drink, you smoke.
Yep. And you wash it all down with a wing. Ooh, that sounded moist. Who was that?
Sorry.
Yeah, Danny in Lakewood. You're on the Maxwell Show. Go ahead.
Hey, Maxwell, love the show, man.
Thank you.
Hey, I guess my family's just lucky. I have 5 siblings, and my mom smoked 2 packs a day throughout every single one of them. 3 lawyers, 1 teacher. My older brother, Eddie, is working on his master's, and I'm working on my BA right now.
Wow. And everyone's healthy.
Yeah, everyone's healthy. She still smokes, 2, maybe 3 packs a day. She's still smoking them down, and like I said, I guess my family's just lucky. I don't know, though.
Yeah. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I think the bigger miracle there is that she could afford college for all those kids on 3 packs a day.
Yeah, man.
Well, obviously a pretty good savings plan going on right there.
Especially now, but cigarettes are like $5.
Had to be a
$5,
family,
$5,
right?
man. $5. I remember when I first moved back here, I was like, cigarettes are only like $4.19 everywhere else, because I was on the East Coast. $8 a pack. Maryland, $7-8.
Yeah,
New York City,
too.
like $8-9. Tax the hell out of it, absolutely.
Shoot, they were selling cigarettes in New York on the corner like they selling drugs for like $5. When they
Oh, really? Black market smokes?
Newports.
Really?
Yo, on the...
They fell off a truck.
I love it when that happens.
Yeah, I seen it, man. My boy I'm going into the store, and he's outside. I said, yo, man, come on, get the cigarette. He said, yo, right here, man, my man right here. Open his coat. Yo, had a carton right there in the pocket. $5, man. I was like, unbelievable, man.
Maxwell Show, go ahead. Go ahead, you're live.
Marie.
Hey, Marie, what's up?
I just had a comment about the smoking while you're pregnant.
Yeah. Go ahead, you're live.
Are you there?
Okay, you need to turn your radio down. Marie.
Her mother smoked when she was pregnant. Yeah.
I mean, I get it, too. It's a little conflicting. If you're phoning into the show, you kind of want to hear your phone call on the radio. I get it. But think about it this way. When you hang up, let's scratch that. When we hang up on you, you can hear at least 20 seconds of it when you turn the radio on.
Right.
I get that, though, because I remember when I would leave early to go to events and stuff, and I would call you guys, I would want to hear that. And I do this. And every time I hung up the phone, I was like, turn up the radio, I want to hear it. Like a dumbass. So I get it, you know.
When I was a kid, I'd call the radio station to make my favorite request. I'd always...
That never got played.
Yeah, me too.
I'd record it.
Me too.
And I would dial for hours and hours on end just to make it in, to talk to Mark Sebastian at Q102 and request the stroke.
By Billy Squire.
Yeah.
Mine was Frank, what was his name? Oh, man, WBLS in New York. Frankie Crocker, man.
Really?
8 o'clock hit, you knew he was coming on. He played this one record every day, and I'm right there on the phone. Finally get through, I tape it too. I'll be like, oh, hold on, let me get my play button.
Now, did he have a rap that he did? Did he close the show by saying the same thing? My guy did. He said, I want to see you, and I mean you totally and completely. And then he'd pause for about 25 seconds, and then he'd go, naked. And it was the coolest thing in the world, dude, when I was in 5th grade. What'd your guy say?
He played the song, man. There I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are my... Is that my country? Ever heard that before? But he would say something like, God loves you and I love you too, and, you know, like some preaching type stuff. I couldn't remember exactly what he said, but...
Yeah, apparently.
Who'd you listen to growing up, Stansberry?
This is going to sound...
Stansberry's like, dude, are you kidding me? I was cool. I listened to the end.
Actually, I did, man. The end was a kick-ass radio station back in the day. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
you know, but yeah, I mean, dude, you know, they had Howie Green in the morning. I used to listen to him a little bit here and there. But honestly, man, I don't really remember. I mean, I remember hearing Boom do the call letters here and hearing that like once an hour. And that was like the coolest thing of all time. And I remember when I first started work here, I had to run his board. And I got to sit across the... console from him when he had to do it live, and like that, like my hair, my arms stood up that day. I was like, wow, that was really cool.
Yeah, he's a legend. All right, you guys got the Maxwell Show. We got a bunch of people standing by. Dr. Nate, Joel and Menor, Tina Lorraine, Kelly Westlake, Dan and Akron. You guys hang on. More Maxwell Shows coming up.